Hello, hello. Flashbang. So my plan today is to do my dailies, and then also I need to do the weekly bosses. So I have the weekly materials. I'm gonna retry my Imaginarium, try and get 10 stars, and then also finish off Escoffier's story, because I have not finished it yet. And then there's one other thing I was going to say. Oh yeah. And then luckily I already finished this event, but it ends in 12 hours. So what else is there? I haven't done this event yet. I may try this out too. Well, we'll see. Not planning on streaming too long today, but at least a little bit. Let's do this. I'm gonna do the newest weekly boss. Let's go with Mavwika team. Or, no. What team was I gonna go with? Go with the Escoffier team. Or Risley team, per se.
A burst of flavor.
Let's be. Have a seat. A moment, please.
And bonk.
King and Queen should present a united front.
Strike a pop. Off to the freezer. Obey.
Now, cutscene. I'm gonna skip it. Just so there's no spoilers if anyone
Manifest.
hasn't
Do your
done it.
master's bidding. Goose on the loose.
Away now. I have no
Oh,
objections.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Ah, a dash of frosting. Unleash. Obey.
It is time to slay our foes with one almighty
This calls for some pomp and ceremony. Good lord, always
I've
forgetting your
lost my
lines.
place. Where were we?
Pinnacle of excellence. Yeah. Unleash. Cryo incarnate.
Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Allow me,
Off to the
darling. Let's begin. This will get a little chilly.
Manifest. Obey.
Ow!
What did I do wrong?
oh shit.
The final act is upon us.
Strike a pose.
Dang. Every time I've done this boss, I've always gotten these, which is ideal. So, Pog. Hopefully my audio is still good. I didn't really change anything, but you never know when things like to act up. Okay. Now this one... Netlin, weekly... And this one, I'm gonna do a different team. That.
I pray you will find peace. Let's light it up! I'm going! Ha! Wrath from the sky!
You are loyal to the wrong master.
Show no mercy! Huh? Pyroclastic surge! Rise with the sun! You two! Time to end them! Get...
No, none of, whatchamacallit. I'm gonna brain fart. The conversion material for the weekly mats. These. Dream solvents. Okay, that's what it was. Couldn't think of the word. You know what? I'll do the whale as well. From Fontaine. That one I have to do. I think your team? This one.
Gather.
Yoo-hoo! Fire hazard!
Stabilize.
Illusion shattered! Strike a pose! Shine down! Fuse is lit!
Solidify.
The show begins! Ah. Illusion shattered. Time for a light show.
Stabilize. I will have order.
There is no escape. Sorry. Inazuma shines eternal.
Still no Dream Solvent or billets. Rip. Well, at least some good gems. Or the fragments. So I'm starting to run very freaking low on those. So I've been... Every new character, I've been leveling them up. Okay. You know what, while I'm still here in Natlin, or not Natlin, Fontaine. I don't know why I said Natlin. I think I said Natlin because I was going to be going there before I realized where I was and I could just grab these crystal flasks quick. Now I can go back here. I'm gonna go condense. Let me cross that off my list. Dokie. Actually, let me do something. There we go. Two. Now let me do that. That.
Add a... Thank you for completing... Add a...
Why am I yawning already? Dang. It's only 5. I just woke up from a 2-hour nap. Well, not a 2-hour, like an hour and a half nap earlier. Just feel eepy. But surely I'll wake up more soon. Okay. Now let's go over here. Actually, I need to check something. May have to collect some materials. Depending. Let's see. Got plenty of those. Need to work on getting these. I need to work on getting more of these. These are available today. Okay, you know, I'll do these today. Let's get to my Veresa team. I need to rename my teams. I named a few of them and then I just stopped.
Scatter! Skyward! Scatter! Faster! Stronger! On my mark! Seize the skies! Strike a pop! Time! It's justice o'clock!
No gold to purples. Rip.
Skyward! Quick as a flash! Start the... Huh. Shower me with praise! Headbutt! Boost! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
And I'll do one more run with 20 resin.
Skyward! Make way for the faster, stronger! Let's move! Time! Yeah!
Nice. Easy clear. I did that. Let's see. What was on my list? You know what? I was gonna do Imaginarium, but I may do that last. I'll do, or you know what? Let's start that new event, or rather, new event. First. I'm gonna try this out. Still on that, it really looked like Clash of Clans. I think it was. Downstairs. I'm gonna have to go all the way up there, aren't I? Because this will spawn me down below, right? Or no. It'll be up above. Yeah.
Strike a pose!
Oh, Melusine. Protoboss Flame. Straight to business. They're arguing over who will win. Okay, yeah, this is the one that's like Clash of Clans. It's just gonna be super easy. At least I hope. Guess we'll see. Because I used to play Clash of Clans all the time. Which this is fairly basic. Okay, so we're limited with our presets right now. If I recall, I think you can go against friends too. Get the two. I was deploying in the range. Oops. There we go. And now go in. Easy. Gotta take out the defense and then go in from an angle. But this one, very basic. Well, I may finish this event today then. It's just very straightforward. I was gonna maybe save it for tomorrow, but with how it currently is, I did play that one a little bit bad. But I'll be able to still do it. No, I'll just restart. It's gonna take so long. Now I know what they're both capable of. A lot better. A lot nicer. No one. All of my team is alive. Probably could have gone from the back, but you know what? Too late.
the wrong test subject.
Why is it not deploying? I have to click all the way out here, really? I was clicking inside already. There we go. Yeah, this event's gonna be easy. Gotta logically think about it. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, I could have done that. Could have done that better. Let's try again. Oh. Retry. There we go. There we go. I didn't realize that Gardamek would have an AoE range attack for flying enemies. Did I just redo the same one? Yep, I did. And this one's got a buffing pad? Or, oh no, a buffing pad, a mine. Lovely. So then, instead of doing that, wouldn't I just... Bruh. So it makes you go in. Oh, never mind. I won. Easy. Oh, I said, yeah. Nice. me do that again then. Because I didn't realize what those guys did, but they will do quite the damage.
Picked the wrong test subject.
There we go. Bruh. They just ran into that mine on purpose. Okay.
Fry! Picked the wrong test subject.
Gotta try that again. There. Get that out. Go in.
Fry!
2 of them.
Fry! Picked the wrong test subject.
You're all gonna... Yep, they did it again. Okay. Let me try something. That does work. Okay. Where? Brother. Three, two, one.
Picked the wrong test subject. Fry! Picked the wrong test subject.
There we go. Nice. Do. Distraction down the middle. Attack there, attack there. What? Bruh. That's annoying. Oh, at least I beat it. You know, that's not how you were supposed to beat it, but... But yeah.
Fry! 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 Fry!
There we go.
Test subject.
Oh, I could have came in through the side. I did it the hard way again. I like the balloons from Clash of Clans. Forget there was one method where you just rush with a bunch of balloons. And you use dragons to tank it. Forget that what the method was called though. What are these names of these? Like peeling an onion. Siege strategies. I guess these are these actual like strategy names? Maybe. It's possible. Sometimes Genshin does its whatchamacallit, thought process behind it. Okay, let's tank that. Brother. Try again. Let's go in through this way. Where?
Fry!
Gotta love golems. Or, yeah, ruin guards.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Are you kidding me? I hate when things like to target things that shouldn't be targeted.
Picked the wrong test subject.
What? How did that guy just hit from all the way across the map? No, 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 no. That ain't right, bro. That, okay, because that's just straight up cheating. He threw across the entire map. That ain't right.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Where is this one going? Brother.
The wrong test subject.
It's really annoying. But, you know what? I did it. Cool. If I put them this way, they're gonna go all the way around this side and come in. If I go this way, I'll go in and out. For example, these guys are idiots. Why? I hate auto-targeting of enemies sometimes. Okay, so I can't put down those guys because they just want to target elsewhere. Cool. Where? Okay. I'm gonna try this again. Why? What? Why? That made no sense as to why they just went around that whole thing to go there. Okay, so Genshin needs to fix a few things with this event. They should not auto-target like that. You know what? Okay. I have to think more logically about this. As I do that, okay. Give me a second, I need to think something through. Trying to think. If I were... You can't just go straight through the front. That would mess you up. Well, I have an idea. Place that there. That there. Get the big guys out of here. Then that. What? Brother, you can't be invincible like that. Yeah, like...
Picked the wrong test subject.
Bruh. And this guy's gonna die to them, isn't he? Oh. And this guy's gonna die to the mines. So close, though. Yeah, he's gonna run. As soon as he breaks that wall, he's gonna run straight into that mine. Yep. Close. Close, close, close. So let me try that again. There. This guy here. That makes no sense. How can you not hit him?
Fry.
Yeah, okay. So he's invincible through walls. And you're shooting over him. Oh, luckily I should be able to...
Fry.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh.
Fry.
Okay. No. Now we did that mode. Now there's a whole other mode, I think. Yep. Oh, is this... This is the co-op, isn't it? It is. Okay. I'll do this tomorrow. Now I'm gonna finish off Escoffier's thing. Oh, actually, let me finish off this quest, I guess. You know what? I was gonna go into HSR today, but I may just keep it a Genshin day. Because I streamed a long time yesterday, and I'm drained after that. I think I streamed for almost 6 hours. So, especially when I've never actually streamed before. This is my first-ish week actually trying and testing it out. So, yay, fun. This is gonna almost max my battle pass. Bruh. 10 off. Surely there's a way I could find 10 extra XP, right? Yep, forging. Let me go here. Bam, 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 bam. Easiest spot to get to the blacksmith. Because it's right here. Let's get this. We'll just do. There we go. 30 minutes. Nice. I have to collect them. Okay. Oh, I'll do 20 of these. And I'll wait. Okie dokie. Let's claim this. Now I should have that XP. Yes, yes. Let's go. Detention. I have E1, right? Hold on. I want to make sure I have E1 Escoffier. Yes, I do. Perfect. E6 is nuts. I wish I could get E6. Not right now, though. I'm trying to wail on Skirk, not this character, or not on Escoffier, since she's a support. Why is there a glitch portion of the map right there? That's interesting. And it's not like I'm not the only one seeing it. They're showing on my stream too. Lovely. It's very interesting.
Being too popular can be
Let's work back on. I think this is hers. Yes. Oh. Hotel de Boer. Let me turn up my game volume. So we could hear the voices better. I do play in EN. So anyone is curious.
Did you hear the...
I need to turn it down a tiny bit.
Wait, seriously? Escoffier in a cooking contest? Now that I've got to see.
Cooking contest. I have started this quest quite a bit. I started it before I fixed my whole PC issue. Before I could do streaming. But
welcome, one and
yeah.
all, to the Hotel de Boer and to this most exciting of cooking contests.
Savannah, I've brought the original copy of the codex you asked for.
Monica?
In the interests of fairness, this contest will be conducted in a double-blind format. Once the dishes are complete, they will be sent to the back of the kitchen where they'll each receive a label. The labels will be placed out of sight underneath the plates. only to be revealed after the judges have sampled them and reached a final verdict. This is to...
As one of the judges, I promise to be fair and impartial.
She got an accent.
When my meal got interrupted yesterday, I never thought this is how they'd make it up to me. Getting a seat on the judging panel is a pretty sweet deal.
Oh, I remember this guy. Okay.
Both contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hotel de Bord cooking contest commence!
Monica, Trap, even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right?
Alphonse, Gaspard, get to work! Do not disappoint me.
Looks like our two head chefs are raring to go. Like an oven on full blast, this competition is quickly heating up.
Yeah! A little amuse-bouche! Ja! Ha! That should be enough flavoring.
Perfect.
Come on, Escoffier! Come on, traveler!
Navia.
The balance of flavors is about right. But the quantity is too low.
Alphonse! What are you playing at? That's not how I taught you to do it! Stop horsing around and do it again!
Yes, chef!
There we go.
So, what do you think?
Yeah!
Escoffier is already on the final step of the recipe. Let's check on Savannah's progress.
I think this flavor profile is...
Too easy. Heard people had trouble with this, but
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
I present to you Gâteau de Bourg.
A burst of flavor!
That's cool that they implemented the burst into it to finish it off.
That went just as I expected.
What is this? Like, group photo? You know what? I'm not complaining. Cool.
Time's up! Contestants, please take your
Huh. That guy was right. You really can't tell whose is whose just by looking at them.
We both made the same dish after all. For all her flaws, Savannah's a talented chef who earned my recommendation for good reason. She wouldn't screw up something as elementary as the cake's appearance.
Whoa! This is really rather good.
Wonderfully soft and fluffy. Beautifully sweet. This is a masterclass in how to make gâteau de bois.
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10!
Nice.
Only because there's something about the flavor of the base. It's just a little different from the recipe I'm used to.
Huh? Really?
All right, on to gâteau number 2. I haven't...
I have a feeling that this gâteau will be a gâteau for the ages.
How exciting!
Not just the sugar, it's the flavors too. This is all over the place. Who made this?
It appears the decision is unanimous. This
And Paimon thought this might actually be close. Turns out she can't bake to
Something's not right here. Savannah may not be
I can now declare that the creator of the first gâteau has
What? It's... Savannah?
No!
Hey, Savannah! You cheated, didn't you? You cheater! What did you do? Oh, you swapped the plates, didn't you?
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cakes went from the oven to the judge's table without me ever laying a finger on them. And it was Vanagem's staff who labeled them in the kitchen. If you're looking to accuse someone, why don't you... Isn't it more likely that a
You take that, judges! We demand a
That's enough! What's done as head chef, or rather as team lead, I take Savannah. I didn't think you'd stoop this low just to beat me in a bake-off.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you want the Codex to bore that much...
Escoffier, no...
But you must promise me that you'll apologize to Firma and compensate him for everything you put in.
It's a little late to be negotiating terms. The contest...
Look, Savannah, you may have fooled everyone else, but can you really fool yourself? What I'm offering is to accept defeat without looking to expose what you've done. But only on the condition that you promise to stop putting so much pressure.
Fine. I'll treat this as your final handover of duties from one head chef to the... So, will that be all?
Savannah
Ex-head
does
chef?
not deserve to be a
Or is
head
there
chef.
any other unfinished business
In
you'd
my
like
opinion.
to leave in my hands?
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss. Just a word of advice from a fellow chef and a But I don't know if you're even open to input.
I know what I'm doing. I don't need your advice.
Once again, doesn't belong to be a head chef.
All right, fine. I'm glad to hear it.
Escoffier?
The Codex de Boer. Fine.
Escoffier? How could you let her get away with this? Yeah! The Codex...
It's all right. It was just a bake-off, not the end. Besides, it's not all bad. She agreed to come. Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the Codex would
No. No!
Huh?
That's it? No secrets. No nothing? I don't believe it. This can't be happening.
Chef Savannah!
Savannah?
It's nothing life-threatening. Just a lot of pent-up stress and exhaustion.
Oh, I knew it.
Pent up stress?
The truth is, however hard she might be on the rest of us, the person she puts the most pressure on is herself.
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things over and over into the wee hours. But for her, it's every night. She'll hide herself away in the kitchen, working on new techniques and recipes, and only realize how long she's been at it when we come to work the following morning.
But why?
Our best guess is she doesn't want to be seen as...
And there it is.
Even so, that's no excuse for taking her anger out on the rest of you.
Yeah, and it's definitely no excuse for cheating in the cooking contest.
Huh, about that, we honestly have no idea how she did it. We were focused on our own work the whole time.
Leone and Algalia were the ones I tasked with labeling the cakes.
Not to worry. Come on, join me downstairs. I'll interrogate the guilty gâteau myself.
Well, how is it?
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my palate. I'd rather eat.
Is it really that bad?
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. Savannah never switched the plates. The offending flavors are coming from in between the icing and the cake base. Which means or in other words, we have a traitor in our midst.
I'm sorry. I was forced into it. It was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would...
Calm down, Monica. I've already accepted defeat. And if I wanted whatever's going on with you, just spill...
I was the one who caused the food safety incident that one time.
Food safety? Wait, you mean the Lumaline incident? So you procured the contaminated ingredients?
I think so. Savannah and I were on procurement that day. I didn't check everything as well as I should have, and so I let contaminated ingredients make it into the kitchen.
We trusted her.
But I swear I didn't do it on purpose. I had no idea there was an issue with them, and I didn't know it would end up with Escoffier going to jail. But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to use it as leverage to blackmail me with...
This is crazy. So Savannah pressured you into sabotaging Escoffier's cake by threatening to expose your secret if you didn't?
I know, it's terrible. I'm so sorry. I was so scared. The thought of Chef Escoffier finding out that I put her in jail? I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? All this fuss over a little slip-up?
Huh?
Firstly, it's not like I got a life sentence. I did my stint at the fortress, and now I'm out. And secondly, I had my own reasons for leaving the Hotel de Boer. This wasn't the only, so you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or anything like that. Any more than you need to add butter when you're pan-searing foie gras.
You mean...
Oh, well, I'm not saying you don't have to take responsibility for your mistakes. You should tell Flamedjt02 to mark down your performance for the past few months. Then do some digging and find out exactly where those contaminated ingredients came from. Sure, you've made mistakes, but now...
Good.
Now, back to Savannah. What about the original codex would compel her to resort to blackmail?
I have my suspicions.
Ugh. What happened to me?
I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left. They think our menu doesn't taste like it used to, especially our signature.
Now that you mention it, I noticed it during the contest too. I couldn't put my finger on it, but the difference was so small. I'm sure no one would notice it besides.
Still, as head chef, it's easy to see why Savannah would get so hung. So many times I've seen her make the cake base over and over again, late into the night, determined to match Escoffier's version.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Thinking back on it now, it's clear that Savannah's been in a downward spiral ever since.
She wants to prove that she can fill Escoffier's shoes. That's gotta be the reason. But after countless setbacks, she's getting more and more unhinged. And at some point along the way, she switched from doubting herself to doubting Escoffier.
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
Yeah, it would explain why she was bent on getting the original at any cost. She must have thought Escoffier purposely omitted key details from her recipes when she copied them out. Also, she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine, the only one privy to all the secrets of the trade.
Oh, for goodness sake. What a stupid idea.
Of course. Then she finally got the codex only to discover that the secret recipes she's been pining for don't exist at all. Seeing how utterly wrong she was must have been a real shock to the system. It probably brought up everything at once. It overwhelmed her, and she passed out.
There's still one thing that doesn't make sense, though. If Savannah had the real recipe all along, how come she might not be on the same level as Escoffier, but surely after, like...
You'd think so, but geniuses like...
New head chef, you say? What's her name? I don't think I've heard of her before.
I wonder, can the Hotel de Boer keep its edge without Escoffier at the helm?
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to the doubters. If I say you can do it, then you can do it. Even if you don't believe in yourself, at least believe in me. Hey, did you hear me? Once I'm gone, the restaurant is all yours.
All this time, I've been blaming other people, but maybe I'm the problem.
Yeah. Now you're reflecting. Yay.
I sincerely apologize for putting everyone out. Savannah's awake now, but I don't think she's ready to speak. Let's give her the day to calm down. I'm sure you...
In that case, I'll go and update for Ma and his family. I want...
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
That was a long day. I think I've earned myself a sweet treat when I get back home.
Oh, nice! Macarons? Or are you gonna switch it up this time?
Classic.
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose?
A little?
Every year, they migrate long distances in search of a suitable home. There's always one goose at the front whose job is to lead the flock. Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose.
Wait, so that's
to
why she
explore
says
the
goose on the
ideas
loose.
about leadership and genius.
She thinks out of the
They
box.
usually imagine someone who's
And
a
she's
cut
the
above the rest,
head chef.
a model of
Or
perfection.
was the head chef.
But what those poets don't know is that during a migration, the lead goose is always changing.
Yep.
Once the lead goose shows signs of fatigue, it retreats to the back of the flock and allows another goose to take its place. So the truth is that leadership, with all the responsibilities and pressures that come with it, it's something that everyone... I guess what I'm saying is, cooking is a science, not magic. Given the same ingredients, same recipe, and same environment, Of course, some people have a more sensitive palate than others, and some people are just born bolder or more conscientious. But I'd have no reason to expect so much from others if I believed that perfection can only come from the hands of a genius. The only reason I hold people to high standards is because, well, I believe they're capable of greatness. Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm gonna get to the bottom of why Savannah failed, and come tomorrow, I'll give her the scolding of her life, pointing out all the mistakes. Thank you for your words of encouragement. I'm gonna head to the Hotel de Boer and spend the night investigating. Genius? Calling someone a genius is just another way of saying I'm too lazy to figure out how I need to improve. It's a defeatist attitude, and I won't stand for it.
Agreed. Wait for the following day, 5 to 7. I need to sit up. That was shrimp posture. Hotel de Boer.
Why are we here so early? Our meeting with Flamedjt02 isn't for a while. Check on her? Why? What happened? Oh no, Escoffier.
Oh my lord.
I'm fine. Just need to get some more coffee in me. Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all? Alright. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, there's cooking facilities here. Or we could just grab a cup of coffee from Cafe Lutece, but either way, hurry!
If you want tea or water, just help yourselves.
I'm so annoyed.
Running late again.
Hello! What can I get for you? Sure thing. We're here to go. Huh? Oh, I see. First cup of the season. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a bad interpretation of that.
Coffee. Oh, I smell coffee. I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler in Paimon.
Glad to hear it. But make sure to catch up on your sleep when you get the chance.
I think I figured out where the problem lies. Honestly, it's ridiculous. I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
Wait, what investigation?
I'll save it for when everyone else gets here. It's so stupidly small, I can't believe it's caused so much drama. Yes, except my failures were stepping stones to success.
Escoffier, have you seen Savannah?
Huh? No, not since.
After seeing her home yesterday, we were all a little concerned about how she was doing, only to find an empty house with the doors. I left Alphonse and the others to keep watch at her home, while I checked the hotel. If she's not here, then...
Boss, Escoffier!
Alphonse? You're supposed to be
We were, but then, just after you left...
Oh, looks like a map with...
Wait a second. This feels familiar. Of course, from the Codex. They're all places that Modeste explored on his adventures. Yeah, but I don't understand. The adventure logs in the Codex are too fragmented to be of any use. How come this map shows all the missing details?
The Codex de Bord? Then, this place marked in red out at sea. Could that be the fabled birthplace of Gâteau de Bord?
Seriously? So now she set her sights on finding the original recipe and beating Escoffier that way?
Ugh, idiot! Does she have a death wish? Those were—
Hold on. There's more. Besides the map, we also found these letters.
Somebody else was after it.
It was you. You let the Lumaline through. It sounds like a threat letter. Does this mean that Savannah was
Retrieve the Codex by... So the cooking contest and the cheating.
She's keeping the true recipe
Ugh, this is all such a mess! First, we thought that Savannah forced Monica to cheat in the cooking contest. But now, it turns out that someone else forced Savannah to force Monica to...
You're finally here. Of course. I should have put 2 and 2 together as soon as I read your threat letter. The food safety, even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your grand plan.
Monica?
Wasn't it? Monica?
We should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this really takes the cake. The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
She's gonna go Gordon Ramsay mode on her. What are you? An idiot sandwich. Oh man. Oh, is this Remurian? Oh, okay, so this is the thing that was teased in the... whatchamacallit? You know what, I'm gonna use a Escoffier in this. It was teased in the live stream. Make sure I'm not passing by any chests. Ooh, it's pretty here. I wonder, is there any way to get out of here? Maybe? No, you can't climb walls. Nope.
Whoa, this place looks like an underwater restaurant, doesn't it?
I think Modest's codex mentioned this place. A public bath from the time of Remoria. So yeah, definitely the kind of place that would have served food and drinks.
Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the party? How did they get... Aw, they ran off!
That could be easier said than done. Something's blocking the entrance.
Well, did Modest...
Good point.
We prepared a banquet for our shy little guests, and as the food flowed away on the current, they broke into a joyous chorus.
We have to feed the blubber beast?
Yeah, the blubber beast.
What? There's nothing here besides rocks, romaritime flowers, and lumitwal.
Hold up, give me 1 minute. Okie dokie, I am back. Sorry for the delay.
See, this is why you should always bring snacks. You never know when you're gonna need them. Now we have to head all the way back.
There's no time for that. Romaritime flowers and lumitwal will have to do. They may not look...
Wait, we're seriously gonna try...
Yeah, why not? It's probably there for a reason.
A dash of frosting!
beasts or not. Are we?
Trust me, they'll love it.
Oh, good question. If we try to put them in the pool, we'll probably just...
Yes, we can't afford to wait for them to double back.
Wow, it's really singing! It must taste better than Paimon thought!
The tracks turned back again. Oh, so annoying. Hey, it's open!
You still can't climb in here. Not going in these water pools. You can't actually go down. If only. Looked like a huge dining hall.
Hey, give me your water.
Here.
I said your water. The
Sure.
All those years slaving away under Escoffier, and then you. Today, it's finally paying off. Not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden, but I also get to boss you around like my little lapdog. Hey, go scout ahead for me. If we need to do any more blast tunneling, I want to know where to lay the explosives. Did you not hear me?
Why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident. I swear, if I'd known what you were planning, I'd never have...
Ha! Don't be so self-righteous. Admit it, you've always been jealous of Escoffier. You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented the way her reputation hung over you. So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the villain, that she deliberately hid her secret recipes from you just to hold you back. It was the only excuse you needed to justify getting back at her. First, idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story with Savelli and my ancestor. He offered Modeste his friendship only to murder him out of vanity. He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures.
It's a miracle I even found this place. You have no... So you see, you're no better
You're
than
going to
Savelli.
jail.
If you can't beat him.
I am no Savelli, nor will I ever be.
Oh, man.
Oh, put a lid on it. You really think you can absolve yourself of your vindictive and jealous behavior now? Just because you finally realized that Escoffier never kept any secrets from you? You didn't show any remorse when she left, or in the cooking contest. Why start now? You have no right to...
You're right. I don't deserve her forgiveness. But I am done.
Ooh, feisty. But you should...
I somehow doubt that. Since I poisoned both our water bottles.
What?
Ever since I learned the truth. I've been biding my time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long, and now this is payback!
But you drank it too!
It's what we both deserve. This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica!
You... Oh, you're too much. I saw your dumb plan a mile off. There's no poison in these bottles, just clean, fresh.
No.
Revenge is a dish best served cold, you know? Did you really think your half-baked plot would fool me? You're a lousy chef, and you make a lousy villain, too.
Everything I ever did was a failure. And now...
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You got a good laugh out of me. But now the show's over. You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me. But you had your chance, and now it's time to say goodbye.
Stop right there!
Let her go, Monica! We've got you surrounded!
Escoffier?
Ugh, looks like I'll have to keep you around for a little.
You can't!
Stay back if you want her alive!
Escoffier and the Traveler. I can't take you both on in combat, but if you so much as flinch...
Monica, what are you hoping to achieve by this? You're about to commit murder, and for what?
A recipe! You chefs are all blinded by your myopic focus on kitchen affairs. Well, Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius, the je ne sais quoi factor in his Gâteau de Bourg, and it's right here in these ruins.
Are you serious? You're here because of a Gâteau de Bourg obsession?
I couldn't care less about the cake itself. No, the real treasure is the secret ingredient that Modeste sourced from these He and Savelli were fools. A priceless treasure of Remoria in the palms of their hands, and they thought, ooh, this would go great in our cake mix. We're talking about a powerful stimulant that also sharpens the senses. That's no cooking ingredient. It's a groundbreaking drug. That's right, I've done my research. It was a drug that Remoria developed for their war machine. I could make a killing by selling it to the treasure hoarders.
Will you listen to yourself?
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on this treasure.
Wait, what's this?
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier. She's lucky the whole place didn't...
Uh-oh. Savannah's going to...
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward.
That's true. Even if she finds the
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route. The water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere. totally awakened by the explosion just now. Alright, Knife Skills 101. Time for some rough chopping. Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests. Cha! A dash of frosting! It seems to really like the texture of Rome maritime flowers.
Nice and easy.
Off to the freezer! Unleash!
Let's begin.
I never knew you could process Lumitwol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down. Limitwols and maritime flowers. This could open
Hey,
the door
welcome
to a
in,
whole
Ethan.
new world.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
literally
I'm doing
the plan.
Escoffier's
Wait, hold on. Which
story quest. I started it a while ago, while I was still having blue screening, and then I fixed it within that time period, so I started doing it on stream. Or I'm finishing it off on stream. I was like already over halfway, I think. So, yeah. Still have a bunch of character story quests I need to catch up in, as you can see. I used to be fully caught up, and then I started slacking on it. And, yeah. Aware. Yeah, probably. Every so often I'll do a quest.
These don't look Romorian to me. More like last century Fontaine.
Dude, yesterday I streamed for like 6 hours doing the HSR quest. The HSR quest was really good, but it took so long. I think
By the looks of it,
because I started it the other day,
they adventured together,
and then I finished it
back
off
alone at a
yesterday,
later date.
and I think I played the game for like 5 hours, just about. Yeah, the newest one for 3.3.
You really think so?
It's a long quest as well. All of Amphorius has been, and the crazy thing is, where it leaves you off, it feels like Amphorius is over, but we still have until like 3.7 or 3.8, which is, I still can't imagine how they're gonna do that, but you know what, I guess we'll see. Because I mean, the Fate collab, isn't that next version? I think 3.4?
Okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's definitely a pro rummager from all those treasure chests. Darn it! Paimon was just about to show off her rummaging skills!
Huh, no kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes when I'm cooking as well, but I thought that was just me.
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
Which event? Is it the Galactic Baseballer? Yeah. I started doing some of it. I'm like on the second portion, so I've done 3 of the worlds so far. So I'm just gonna do like every so often do one. I did 2 yesterday.
It's exactly the way I remember it. This place probably hasn't changed in millennia. Sadly, up above, on dry land, everything has changed. The treasure of Remoria. That's what we used to call it. Modeste was right about its potential. It turned Gâteau de Bourg into a national sensation. Our limited stock of
I think I may know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Produced on a small scale, but this only drove up the popularity all the more. Modeste was right about that too. He predicted all of it. He was praised as a genius, while I, as the one person who'd ever disagreed with him, was labeled a talentless. Modeste tried his best to console me, but I knew better than anyone just how great the gulf was between us. Our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends and a career of his own. Why invite further disdain by inserting myself where I did not belong? I told myself that maybe one day, when I finally created a masterpiece of my own, or maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of self-loathing behind me, I'd be able to act. Unfortunately...
So it was Savelli. From the sounds of it, he came back after Modeste had already died.
I always thought it was just a legend. But if it's true, then this must be the place where they found their secret ingredient. The birthplace.
In that case, what does that say about the death of Modeste? If it's all true,
The taste of Gâteau de Bourg has changed. Modeste was convinced of this, even though everyone swore they couldn't tell. Being the perfectionist that he was, he refused to accept even the slightest flaw in his work. He stopped all sales of the product, locked himself away in the kitchen, and worked day and night, vowing to find out where he had gone wrong. But as he baked and taste tested over and over again, he found he only strayed further and further from the original taste. It was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness that the truth finally dawned on him. What had changed was not the gâteau, but his sense of taste. The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses, taste included, and invigorates the spirit. In the short term, it offers people the ultimate gourmet experience, but in the long term, it dulls their senses entirely. In hindsight, it made perfect sense. After all, why would a culture that sought liberation from the constraints of their bodies care for the loss of their senses? But we realized it too late. Over the course of his many culinary experiments, Modeste exhausted the remaining supply of the treasure of Remoria. He consumed the finest culinary talent of his generation, now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything ever again. Finally, in despair, he took his own life. And because we had become estranged, I could not be there to stop him, to offer some words of comfort, or even to say goodbye. Yet despite everything, he sent me his final letter.
The treasure of Remoria? Guess Monica was really onto something. It really was.
So, Modeste chose to end his own life. Then, while the rumor also, neither the Codex nor any other contemporary records make any mention of the treasure of Remoria.
Modeste told me everything in his final letter. His was a tale of how even a genius could fail. Did he hope I would gain some personal catharsis from knowing the truth? Or maybe he wished for me. But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, his fall from grace would be swift and merciful. What would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison to the scorn shown to him by the history books. I cannot let that come to pass. I will do what I must to protect his name. It will mean tampering with his notes to remove the damning details, leaving mere fragments of our story behind. It may lead his family to suspect me of having a hand in his demise. But if that's the price of destroying all evidence of my crimes, I would rather the world believe a tale of genius and jealousy than see his reputation in tatters. The final loose end is the evidence here, at the bottom of the sea.
Huh? What's wrong? Didn't we say Savannah should be safe?
So we thought, but if Monica finds out what happened to the treasure, there's no telling.
The treasure of Remoria. I have found you. Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you underestimated the children of Modeste. Some fragments of his diary escaped your clutches, and we have held on to them for... But I have to thank you too, Savannah. But now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure of Remoria is mine!
I feel like if she touches that, those golems are going to come to life.
Oh, it's empty.
Okay.
It's empty?
Monica? Oh, we were seconds.
Escoffier?
Oh, Savelli's final act. He wanted to conceal the secret of the treasure forevermore and make sure so he came here after his friend's death and destroyed every last shred.
This can't be happening. All that for an
Monica, don't do anything stupid. This ruin is more dangerous than you realize.
Oh, shut your pie hole!
Yep, and...
Praise be to Lord Remus.
Called it.
You barbarian shall be slain.
She's a nutcase! A liability to herself and everyone else! Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out!
Why is this place still shaking? Either way, it's all enough chit-chat. Let's get out of...
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, no you don't.
If I can't get what I want, neither will any of you. I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
She's an idiot.
You're a psycho.
Or that works too. Yeah, that angle is wild. Oh. Savannah just kill her? Or
Savannah? Oh, when did you wake up?
I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
so long, Monica. Oh, there's a time trial right there. Pepeta.
Escoffier! Savannah!
Traveler!
What did you expect us to do? Stay at the restaurant and sit on a...
We had to do something. Even though that's...
I don't deserve any... It was my fault Escoffier had to leave. Then come back, Escoffier. Come and be our head chef again.
Okay, so everything I said to you the day I left, it just went in one ear and out the other?
Huh? Sorry, I was kinda in my own head at the time.
Forget it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I didn't leave this job because of you. If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up here for you?
Escoffier's right. Sure, you nitpick our work and get us to do things over a lot. But when it comes down to it, you're the one who's always doing whatever it takes to make sure the customers get served on time, every time.
And then you're like, I'll remember to do it. Once the cutscene's over, you forget, and then it's found again like a few months later. You're like, oh yeah,
pretty rough after Escoffier left.
that time
Savannah's
trial
the only
or
reason we've been able
that
to make
item.
It through.
Our customers know that Escoffier doesn't work for us anymore. But the fact is, they keep coming back. If that's not an endorsement of your work, I don't
Speaking
know
of
what
items,
is.
I just remembered about something. Here, I'll show you in a minute. I think I
At the end
remember
of the
where
day,
it is.
We're all human, and we all make mistakes. All we can...
No, I get what you're saying, but...
There's actually a calamity queller, the weapon, Shenhe's weapon, 5-star weapon. It's actually on the map. It's an actual physical
There's
item
someone else
in
here
game.
to see you, Chef.
It's been a while, Chef Savannah.
Fermal? I'm so sorry. I put far too much pressure on you. And the way I stubbornly refused to go and see you after you fell ill. But I'm too late, aren't I?
Actually, I think I'm going to be...
Huh?
We thought Firmin's problem was purely psychological in nature. But after the threat letter came to light, it got Firmin thinking. And then he remembered the tea that Monica used to give him every night.
So Monica was sabotaging him too.
And as it turns out, she was lacing it with Lumaline the whole time.
No way! Doesn't that cause nerve damage?
Jesus.
It can. High doses pose a risk of serious nervous and sensory complications. But if you calculate the dosage carefully, you can control the extent of its effects. A small dose might simply make a person more emotional, whether that mean more fun.
No wonder it seemed like you'd lost.
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risks are pretty small. They
That's
also
good.
fixed... Well, that's what happens when you give someone a little bit of hope to cling
Yeah.
on to.
Oh, yeah. I'm shocked that the VA still his voicing.
We believe that
After all the things that
Firma was
has
likely
been
not
put
Monika's
on
only
air,
victim.
especially with the like X and stuff like that. I'm not sure if you've seen the whole drama.
You mean...
It was a whole debacle.
She poisoned me too?
Oh, so that's why Savannah's been...
Let's not be too quick to blame everything on the Lumily.
Yeah.
That stuff can only amplify what's already there. So tasty food will seem like the most delicious thing in the world, while food you don't particularly care for will become utterly revolting.
Oh yeah, the Inazuma Chronicle banner comes out in like a few days, I think. Yep, in 2 days. Pog.
So you better make sure you reflect on your behavior
As
and
well as
apologize
Raiden
to
and
every
Knichi,
single
even though that
person
they
you've
were ran
wronged.
in, I think, 3.0. It is Ayaka, Ayato, Yoimiya, Chiori, Yaimiko, Ito, Kokomi, and Kazuha. Chiori's technically Inazuman. She originally came from Inazuma, but she works in Fontaine. She's even got a Inazuma vision. Yeah. Yep. Oh, you meant like if Chiori was gonna be on it. My bad.
I'm sorry. There's still one question that's really bugging me. Why is it that no matter what I do, my Gâteau de Bourg never tastes the same as yours?
Oh yeah, there's a Glorp emote for Chiori, I think. Yeah, check something. Hold up. Oh, I don't think I have a emote for Chiori. I thought I did. Rip. Yeah, I don't think I have it. Rip. It's all good.
Is it just... I mean, is it because...
It's because the heating element in your oven is broken, you silly goose.
What?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the equipment, I noticed it right away. There was a half-degree discrepancy between the temperature setting and the actual temperature. All the ovens in the whole kitchen had the same problem, which confused me at the time, but by this point, It's pretty obvious that Monica must have tampered with them. I would have figured it out the day of the bake-off, since the issue affected both our teams. But of course, Monica sabotaged mine so that could never happen.
No. I spent so long trying to find out where I was going wrong, and it all comes back to one simple,
Oh, cut it out! Stop the woe is me act for a second and just think. I came up with this recipe. You don't think that might have something to do with it? Do you know how long I spent perfecting my Gâteau de Bourg?
I'm gonna forget about
3 years.
that time trial.
Whole
knowing it.
years. I know this dish inside out, back to front and upside down. And you've been head chef now for what, 6 months? If that? A couple hundred failed attempts, and you're gonna throw in the kitchen towel and declare you'll never be successful because you're not a genius. You clearly have no idea how many kitchen failures I've had under my belt, or just how long it took me to finally get my recipe to a level I was satisfied with. Genius or not, everyone makes mistakes. Modeste did, Savelli did, everyone does.
Yeah, they've still never fixed it. It matches the CN, I think, and they've never adjusted it to where it matches EN, JP, any of that.
You're
So-
only a lousy chef if you don't face up to your mistakes. Learn
Yeah.
from them and then keep
Gotta
chipping away
love-
until you crack the problem once and for all. Surely you haven't forgotten all that. You were no lousy chef back when I handed you the reins.
I haven't forgotten. And I'll make sure I never do.
The one robot drilling in the background. Okay.
That's our head chef.
Haha! Sounds like we won't need another changing of the guard in the Hotel de Bord kitchen anytime soon. Huzzah!
This guy's accent is killing me. It's a good accent. It's just funny.
What a perfect ending to a crazy journey. Look out!
So you got your mojo back now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks to you, Escoffier. In fact, no. Thanks to all of you.
Aw, friends again! So nice to see them finally settle their beef.
Good. So now that's out of the way.
Uh-oh. Here comes the scolding from
It's time
Escoffier.
for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch right now.
She is such Gordon Ramsay.
But that was mostly Monica's fault, wasn't it?
Right. And also, does it have to be right now?
No excuses. This is a cooking contest between two top chefs. and nothing will
She's salty
stand
that
in
she
its
lost
way.
that one. Because it was rigged.
So grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch is happening today. Right now, this instant.
Hey, so, this whole
So
time
she,
you were
yeah, she was
salty
salty. Oh, man. Oh, animation.
The second cooking contest commences now!
This time, no more games, and no holding back!
There it is. Damn, the animation. Dang. Dude, it's low-key Shokugeki no Soma. the Food War anime.
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now.
She's not even.
And
It's
if you
not
don't
even a
serve
real
it,
tail. It's
then
actually a
good
mech.
or bad. You'll never find out how to improve.
She just uses it
If you're
while
too
she's
scared
cooking.
to fail,
It just.
you'll never know what real
She
success
just
tastes
has it
like.
as like a third arm technically.
So?
You know, it's not nearly as controllable as a hand.
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
The original people.
I'll do it.
Yeah, she even states that it's not a tail. Oh wait, am I actually back to that same spot, or is it about to teleport me? Yeah, it did teleport me. Rip. Yep, I won't ever find that. I don't even remember where it was.
Quite rightly, too. Piece of cake.
Yeah, her tail also moves as if it is actually a tail, though. Even though it's a mech.
Yeah, look at that! Savannah looks pretty chipper too, considering she lost.
Yeah.
Now, where were we? Yes. I thought Navia would have filled you in. And actually, I said all this to Savannah before I left. Although, as we saw, I don't think any of it sank in. I had two reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course, but the other was that the Hotel de Boer had reached a point where it didn't need me anymore. So I decided to step down and look for new opportunities to improve myself.
Improve how?
Well, a while back, I got to know a fellow chef from Niue.
Oh,
and in her,
Xiangling.
I saw so many
Yeah.
new possibilities.
Xiangling the goat with Stove God Guoba. Let's go. I think I have a Guoba emote. Oh, I have the Guoba pack and Guoba ass and Guoba stare and Guoba gun. Oh god. Yeah. No, yeah, that's what a lot of people said. Xiangling is Uncle Roger and Escoffier is Gordon.
She has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime mucus, lizard tails. With her, nothing's off the table.
Yeah, that sounds like a Xiangling thing to do.
There's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be explored.
Aw.
Hiding away in ingredients we overlook. Case in point, remember those Romaritime flowers down in the ruins? I used them in the cooking contest just now. Did you taste the difference?
What? Paimon didn't notice.
Half of the art of cooking is dissecting the recipes of previous chefs and figuring out the exact constellation of elements that gave their work its signature taste. And the other half, it lies in freeing yourself from the confines of the kitchen. You've got to go out and explore the endless possibilities out there.
Uh-oh. Paimon's suddenly not sure she wants to try your cooking anymore.
Perfect. I love that it gave me that line. You should definitely make Paimon test all your most experimental dishes. She's just like, hey. Classic.
Don't worry.
I mean,
it's
Paimon's
not gonna
always
be a
wanting to eat
free-for-all
food.
like in Modeste's time.
So...
Before I put anything into my food, I'll obviously do my research. Make sure it doesn't contain any harmful substances. In the meantime, take this. It's a recipe for
Oh, we got a
Petit
recipe.
Gâteau de Boer
Cool.
revised version. I tweaked it to
Is
suit
it-
your
is it
needs
gonna be
as
a
busy
5-star?
adventurers. Hope you enjoy.
I'd presume it would be because it's a heavily
Do you ever see yourself
story
returning to
based
Hotel de Boer?
cake. If I recall, this cake actually Farina used to have, I think. Or she still does.
Of course. I've already promised Vanishem that I'll come back every once in a while to make sure the quality of the food...
You know, Paimon's still a little disappointed that we never... Surely Monica wouldn't have gotten drawn in so deeply if it wasn't for all the mystery surrounding the original Gateau de Bourg.
in her idol, she literally pulls a piece of cake from her
finding the lost pieces of Modeste's
food wheel.
diary. Then went to all that trouble to infiltrate the Hotel de Bourg. And in the end, it was all for nothing.
Since you mentioned the treasure, between Modeste's writings and what we saw in those ruins, the so-called Treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remorians extracted from Lumitoiles, better known to us as Lumiline.
Huh? So then, why all the hype back in the early days of Gateau de Bourg?
Don't forget, it was a very different era. We could barely even refine sugar back then, so desserts were very much in their infancy. In a world of bland food, it's no wonder that the first thing to really excite
Forgot I had
people's
this
taste buds
emote
took the world by storm.
for Farina. It's the Farina Pedro. You know, like the raccoon emote. This one. But there's a Farina emote version. Dude, the one day I added a bunch of 7TV emotes. I think I added like 350. I get to.
Another drug from the Fontaine Research Institute.
I've heard it so many times. It's just like whenever I see the image, it just pops in my head.
Even if Savelli hadn't destroyed it all, I doubt it would be worth that much these days.
So after all that, there was nothing in those ruins but worthless junk.
Yeah, like, here's another emote that I thought was perfect. C6 Bennett. That's me. Because I haven't C6 my Bennett, he's just sitting there.
Feels strange to say it, but
Or
Paimon
the
almost
verifying
feels sorry for Monica. She sacrificed it all only to get
integrity.
nothing in return.
Hey!
Navia. Wait, there's a Navia emote. There it is. Glorpia. Fair.
Huh? Navia? You just got back from that underwater ruin, right? Well, check it out. Did you see anything like this down there? Freshly unearthed from the ruins of Rumoria. Experts say it has immense artistic and historical value.
Wait! Isn't that the jar they used to hold the treasure?
If only it was still in one piece. Some butterfingers must have dropped it or something. It's so...
That was Monica that broke that. Okay. Now, where was that? Yeah, I don't remember where that was, Rip. But there's a Calamity Queller over here, if I recall. The one and only weapon. Yeah, I know, it's by water. I just don't know where. If I recall, there's a Calamity Queller over here, stuck in the ground. Or wait, no, it's not here. I think. I think it may be in... Hold up.
A word of advice, don't break the law. there anything else?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's in
seriously,
Chenyu Vale.
Don't break the law.
Okay, here. Am I blind? Yeah, I am. Right up here. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Oh, come on. It's actually right up here with these. I think. Leech rolls.
Yeah. Let's begin.
Shower me with praise!
Ah, this wasn't locked.
Should be.
How convenient.
Yep. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Nice health. 30 HP. Energy. Am I blind? I think I passed it. Oh. Mine's not there. I have to do, I think, Shen Yun's quest. I think. Pepela. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Because the weapon would be, I think, right around here-ish. Right. Oh wait, no, I have to go further in. There it is. It's right here. Calamity Queller. Ta-da! It's Shenna's weapon. Oh. Maybe that's why my Shenhe hasn't been doing much. Where did I put my clip? Oh. I forgot I put it on my... Okay, what's your second best weapon? Let's see, let's find out. Because I use my... Yeah, that's done very often. Oh, if only I didn't use all my engulfing lightnings. Okay. I guess I'm going Favonius Lands. Let's go. Yeah, I'll take it off Yunjin. Yeah, it is. It's either this or Engulfing Lightning, in which I have R3, but yeah. I'll leave it at that. That's fine. But yeah, I completely forgot that I took Calamity Queller off of her and put it on Eonson. Where's my Eonson? Ta-da! Okay. What was I gonna do? Let me check my list. I made a list of what I was planning on doing today. Because my Escoffier's quest is now done. Do I want to... Well, just gonna retry Imaginarium. You know what? I have 6 days. I'll do it maybe tomorrow. What do I want to do the rest of the day? Because I did some of the new event, Operation Downpour. Dude, it's literally Clash of Clans. Like, it's a siege game. And then there's this co-op version. Or not co-op, multiplayer version. Yeah, I can collect this now. Get free mats. Just had a day left. Oh, and then there's this other event that's actually ending today, too. It was like a management game. Sort of like the potion event, all the way back in Mondstadt for... I forget what it was called. Wine Lacing Fest, I think? But, yeah. I have to do some exploration to finish off this, too. Because... Oh, shoot. I still need to finish this. I really don't want to finish this, though. This is such a good quest. And this is a world quest, dude. And this world quest is insane. I've watched some streamers do it, and like lore wise, this was one of the best lore quests so far. Like I could chat about it all like for hours if I wanted to. I really don't want to do this yet. I'll do this tomorrow. Let me mark this down.
The assumption that every person has somewhere to call home is naive. I got used to living in the mountains alongside the birds and beasts a long time ago.
Wonder who else is online. Probably not many people. Yeah. India. With it's raw. That fits so well. That would be something Escoffier would say.
A dash of frosting.
You know what? I almost forgot to do this. There's a thing with her where if you hold down her E.
Bon appetit.
Now I charge this up.
Unleash!
Strike a pose!
Free food. And I can do 10 per week.
Now.
Yeah. I just don't know where they are. I forgot. Plus, it fills up fairly quick anyways. That was a 5-star. A 4-star. Okay, I can still do more. Probably like 1 or 2 more. Yep, and that's it. Yeah, one of the foods is a new one. This one. It's another 5-star. It's just like the Adeptus Temptation, but crit damage instead. And then we also have another 5-star. So now we have 3 5-stars, which is pretty cool. I'm shocked we don't have more. You'd think there would be more than just this for 5-star foods, but with how many foods there are, like, dude. And then look how many special dishes. Am I able to filter? No, I can't. Yeah, I have a bunch of different specialties. Like this is, I think, Mizuki? Oh no, Seedream. Let's see, lollies. Farzan. Ayaka. Sucrose. Ito. Yanfei. Like, I have a bunch of specialties. Hutao's. Okay, that's Mizuki's. Zealanen. Escoffier. Fun. Okay, what else do I want to do? I did my Abyss yesterday. 36-star. Dude, this one was really a test of if you had a freeze team and a, whatchamacallit team. Hold on, let me see. What teams did I do? Oh, it didn't save. Well, I did the same team I currently have for the first half. And then I think I did, Chaska team second half? Hold on, let me double check. Oh, I used Arlecchino team, a Melt Arlecchino team on the second half. And I was able to 36 star. But, yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna hop over to HSR and do a little bit of that one event. Maybe one today. And stuff like that. So, give me 1 second. I like that Genshin now, when you go to leave the game, you can just go straight, like completely exit the game without all F4ing. It just exits to the launcher page. Meanwhile, HSR and ZZZ still do the individual sign out or log out and then exit. Okay, back to the game. I'll change my game. Bop. Bop. And let me change this. Also, there is drops for HSR, so... just so you know. There we go. No, I didn't do my dailies for HSR today, too. I'll do them right now. Most of the times I don't do them on the weekends, because I used to not stream, so I usually just did my Genshin stuff and didn't hop on HSR at all. Which is honestly a waste, but yeah. Let's go. Damage go burr.
I choose you. We can do anything.
Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies. I get the wet blade. Away we go.
Just wait.
Root here. Embrace a new life.
Okay, let's see. Anything good? No. And nope. After I do this and one thing of the event, I'll probably end stream. Luckily, I'll be streaming tomorrow because I have off tomorrow since it's Memorial Day. So let's go.
Embrace a new life.
No, I don't have plans tomorrow either, so I'll just be chilling, being chilling.
May death protect us.
I'm actually enjoying streaming. You know that there's not many people watching. I just like streaming my game because that's what I used to do to the Discord all the time. I just sit there just streaming it, and if anyone wants to watch, they just join. But yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. It takes where some of the streamers are now. It took them a long time because you have to start somewhere, and you just slowly build it up. You got to make interesting content, all that stuff. So it's definitely a process. I mean, I'll save the piece because I hate when I get double crit on things and I'm like, it could have been better. Oh man.
We can do it.
But yeah.
Embrace a new life.
And there's somewhere I actually want to check with in HSR. I found out about this. I didn't know. But I'm not sure if it has any spoilers, so I'll check it out. Maybe off stream. But after this newest quest, if you go to the space station, or like Herta space station, and go to the one boss, that one weekly boss, the big swarm boss. Oh, really? Okay. Well, here we'll see.
Return to dust.
We can do it.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us.
I choose you.
Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
We can do anything.
Embrace a new life. Darkness with me.
Okay, there's another thing I've been tempted to do is multi-streaming, like streaming also to YouTube, but only chatting with Twitch. Maybe. I don't know. I've seen quite a few people do that, in which it's fairly straightforward and easy to do. Okay, let me go to the spot I was talking about. Up. Up. Seclusion zone. There we go. Here, there's gonna be memory bubbles. Or wait, no. Do I have to... I think I may need to take message. Oh, not there. Yes, this one here. Ah. This is an old message. So actually, I have to get caught back up with my messages. Jeez. Because this one here, the most recent one, actually unlocks something. So if they're going to start doing that stuff... Yeah, dude, I have a bunch of chests that I need to collect. Like... Okay. Look. Since we're in Amphorius, it's not connecting. But we're able to get stuff from out of there. We had a detailed chat in the seclusion zone, that's where I am. Now they should be here. Yep, there they are. Bubbles. I have to start with one of them. I think Lygus. Yes. You get an achievement for this, too. Both Madame Herta's account. That Intellitron named Lygus has been bathed in Gnosis gaze. Having such an entity guarding Amphorius will likely make our plans extremely difficult to execute. Fear not, I have come prepared. Fight magic with magic and science with science. Beating machine brain with machine brain. I appreciate Madame Herta's confidence in me. But before we delve into discussion, there's something I must ask. Madame Herta, did you actually enter the world of Amphorius? You know what? I have read this because I watched it on a stream. But it's interesting. Amphorius technically has a firewall practically. Okay. Do. Lord Ravager. All these, the three forces at the Emanator level or even higher. Still don't know what Chadwick's bombs means. Or what it stands. They're trying to save us. Okay, when I was talking about, like, with stuff I have to collect, like, my Shansho's good. Then there's my Penacony. First off, 10 out of 16, 28 out of 32, 16 out of 27, 12 out of 15, 22 out of 32, 33, 11 of 27, 8 of 27, 17 and 19, 11 of 32, 26 of 31, yeah, 18 of 18, 11 of 17. And then there's Amphorius, and 25. Yeah, Amphorius has just as much. I need to go there and unlock that. That's the new weekly. I'm gonna need to farm that. Which actually I'm gonna do that today. So. Yeah. We have, things similar to the birds here, too. They're like bugs and flies. Or butterflies that are hidden away, just like the birds. And achievement. Yep. Okay, let me go back to Amphorius. Dude, if you think about it, I think after this place, whatchamacallit? Where is it? After Amphorius, I think we're planning on going to Punk Lord. I think. We'll see. That was one of the things on the list, I think. Okay, dude, this newest boss was really cool. Oh shoot, I did do it. Never mind. Oh shit. Well, isn't Edostar Punk Lord? I think that is. Hold up. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, no, it is different. Yeah, I've heard. Pretty pog. I'll probably pull. Well, I pull anyways, you know. You know how I am. Pepela. Yeah. Actually, I'll be right back after running to the bathroom. So, AFK. Okie dokie, I am back. Now, let's get into... Actually, let me claim that. Let's do some Galactic Baseballer. Let's go. I like this event because you can, like, really max out your damage.
Can we stay here for
I think this is the type of event that I got my max amount of damage ever.
I choose you.
So leave it with us. Dispel the gloom, destroy the skies.
That hurts a bit. Root here. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
We can do anything.
As you wish.
Do. Let's go with that. I like this because it gets my casteress her burst very quick. For example.
Embrace a new life.
Fun, fun, fun.
May death protect us!
here.
Don't be rash. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Light in the west blade. Away we go.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Go with that. Let's go with that again.
As you wish.
Okay. Have some sunshine.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us! Root here.
Just you wait. We can do anything!
Light in the west blade. Away we go.
As you wish. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Direct raise. Component damage. Root here. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
I wish I got the one buff where when defeating these enemies, it gives you a chest. It's really nice.
Light in the west blade. Away we go. Delivering warmth.
May death protect us! Pepsi Sunshine! Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies! The birthday meanie! I feel like playing! Let me go! Wilt here. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
We can do anything!
As you wish. Don't be rash. You'll leave it with
Come on. Yes, let's go. Nice. Guess this is the one. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, rip. Only am blue.
I feel like playing! Let me go!
Nice.
I choose you.
Pepsi Sunshine! Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies! Embrace a new life. May death protect us! Wilt here.
Come on, come on. The Ruin bot is really nice. This event. Because it applies a weakness and then also does just a bunch of damage.
Embrace a new life. Return to dust. May death protect us! Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies! I am the West Wind! Let me go!
We can do anything!
As you wish. Embrace a new life. May death protect us! Catch your sunshine! Root here. Embrace a new life. May death protect us! I am the West Wind! Let me go! Show me the way! Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies! Embrace a new life. May death protect us! As you wish. I am the West Wind! Let me go!
We can do anything!
Halt. Root here. Embrace a new life. May death protect us! Show me the way!
Is that 21 mil? I think that was 21 mil.
Delivering warmth! I am the West Wind!
Away we go!
As you wish. Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies! May death protect us!
Root here. Embrace a new life.
Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies!
Come on. Gold, 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 come on. Oh.
May death protect us!
Gold, gold, come on. Skull.
I choose you.
Okay.
Have some sunshine!
That hurts a bit.
We can do anything.
Gold, 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 come on. Oh.
Root here. Embrace a new life.
May death protect us!
Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies!
One of the reasons why I really like that one upgrade. Gives you so many chances to max out your weapons.
As
As you wish. Embrace a new life. May death protect us! Embrace a new life. May death protect us! As you wish.
Is that 111 mil? Or that might have just been 11 mil.
Embrace a new life.
Fucking noises, bro.
May death protect us! Root here.
We can do anything!
As you wish. Embrace a new life.
That was 214 mil? I swear I'm getting these numbers wrong. It's just they flash for so quick.
Embrace a new life.
We can do anything!
Return to dust. May death protect us!
Yeah, that was 173 mil. That had to have been. I guess we'll see in a minute once I beat this. It could be my newest high record.
May death protect us! Root here.
Let's go. Actually, that wasn't even the final boss, was it? Yeah, no, that wasn't. This guy. Oh, no, it was. Into something. No, that wasn't. Okay, so that was 11 million. Not that much. Well, that's it. No longer records from events. Which is possible. Well, you know what? I'll probably do this tomorrow. I'm gonna call the stream here. At least I think. Let me double check. Let me claim this. Let me do a few little things very quick. And then this may even start doing some Divergent Universe tomorrow. I haven't done it in months. Cause I just did not feel like doing it. But yeah. Okie dokie. So I'm gonna call it here though. And yeah, I'll be streaming again tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. But yeah, I'll be doing some Genshin, then probably some more HSR, probably the Galactic Baseballer event, some Divergent Universe, and maybe doing some quests too. We will see. So, see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.